All right, so first off, we're gonna go over every white belt's wet dream move right here, straight ankle lock, right? So you gotta know the straight ankle lock, and I'll show you a couple ways that I like to do it, right? So we'll worry about the leg configuration in a minute, but let's look at the actual, how I'm holding his ankle, right? So some people will just try to get really low down by the ankle here and try to rip on it, and that's good, but a lot of times I'm just going after his foot. And some guys just aren't gonna tap to me ripping on his foot like that, right? I really need to get what they call an ankle lock, not a foot lock, right? Some people call it a foot lock. Some people will tap to that too, and we'll go over those kind of ankle locks later, but really I wanna work on this right here where his ankle is, right? So I'm gonna put my arm through. I like, obviously if it's on the outside, I usually like my right arm, but I'll go lefty for this one, right? I'm gonna push my arm through, and then for different grips, some people will grab like this. See, I'm grabbing over on my own hand here, right? Almost like I'm doing a high elbow guillotine. People like that one. Some people like to use this hand and push this all the way through, grab onto my wrist, almost like I'm doing a Kimura, and I can push through in there. And then some people like to shoot this arm through, right? Maybe one of my black belts, Dev, he'll go with the opposite arm, switch it, and then lock here. All right, so no matter which one I have, let's just say I have your regular standard ankle lock, and I'm sure there's other ones to do too, but these are the normal ones. I want to get this part of my wrist bone right here, right above his ankle, right? Not right on the ankle, just right above. And then whenever I get that grip, I'm gonna make my chest big. Here I'm just pulling back. Now when I pull my chest back, I can get even more devious grip on this here, right? That I can really pull back real hard, right? Now, as for the configuration on the legs, I'm gonna lay on my side here. I'm just in regular ashi. Notice how my hips are off the mat. If I'm on the ground, this is okay, right? If I lift my hips up, now I'm just gonna start to extend back, and then that's where a lot of times I'll get the tap, right? So any of those grips are gonna work. You just gotta keep working it in, and when I go for it, obviously I'm going 100%, but I wanna make sure that I have my legs set up correctly, right? If he pushes my foot off or something like that, go ahead. Like I say, push my foot off, I'll take my other foot and just step on his hip, and then again, I lift my hips up, and I'm going this way, all right? If the guy starts to go the wrong way, like let's say he starts going this way, that's fine. I'll just end up going belly down. That's where you see a lot of guys go the wrong way, and they'll either go belly down. If he decided to go the other way, right, let's say I'm going this way and he tries to turn this way, then that would be an option for me to feed my other leg through, and then I can start to work back for a heel hook. We'll go over that one later. All right, so those are your basic straight ankle lock grips. This part of your wrist, literally right above, if that's your ankle, again, I don't want to attack his foot. I would be right up here, so that way you're kind of right on above the Achilles there. And if you get the grip really, really good, when you go to finish this, it feels like the person's tibia or fibula or whatever that is going to explode. More like that, less like my foot hurts afterwards, all right? Tibia, fibula, not so much foot, all right? So straight ankle lock, do it.